This is KMTV 3 News Now, live at 10.
Breaking news tonight. Let's take a look together. This is the intersection of 156th and Q. We can tell you that police and paramedics have responded to a bad motorcycle crash tonight. I want you to train your eye on the left-hand side. You see that compact SUV pulled over behind the police cars. We can tell you it has rear end damage. It appears the motorcycle hit the back part of that car. The motorcycle rider was badly hurt, went to Nebraska medicine. We understand the rider has critical injuries tonight. As you can see, police are still on the scene investigating that crash. Tonight, a story of recovery, generosity, and kindness that centers on a broken down van and a company that made sure the wheels keep turning. The nonprofit Moving Veterans Forward helps vets find a place to live. It also provides household items like furniture and clothing. But a week ago, the mission ran into a big roadblock. Their van stalled out in the heat of summer. Tonight, reporter Miranda Christian has this encouraging update.
A group that helps homeless veterans start over is getting a helping hand. Moving Veterans Forward is once again on the road to helping veterans move into new homes after receiving a donated truck.
Today we're back in business because of the kindness of Cummins International.
The mission stalled after the group's truck blew an engine. Cummins International stepped up with a temporary truck to keep the mission going.
We've had an overwhelming response from our employees that they really liked the idea of helping veterans.
The donated trucks helped 3 homeless vets on Tuesday. They picked out their furniture from the donated assortments, and everything was loaded up and moved into their new homes.
I feel so thankful, God. I mean, I could say a million things, but it doesn't equate to what it really means to me.
Founder Ron Hernandez was worried his operation would fall apart, but the support for the vets has kept it alive.
I'm just the middleman between the people that want to help the veterans and the veteran themselves.
And while household donations still pour into the warehouse, the goal is to raise $20,000 for a new truck. And Cummins is allowing them to keep this one until they reach that goal.
They've done a lot for us, and it's the minimum that we can do for them.
So they still have to meet that $20,000 goal to get a new truck, and everyone's pretty confident that they'll get there. And for the time being, at least they'll have something to help some more veterans. Reporting in Omaha, I'm Miranda Christian, 3 News Now.
By the way, if you would like to donate to Moving Veterans Forward, contact their headquarters in Papillion. A lawsuit against the Omaha Public School District tonight claims the principal at a middle school did not follow up on evidence that a teacher was sexually assaulting a student. A judge sentenced 36-year-old Brian Robeson to 40 years in prison last year for having relations with a 13-year-old girl. He was a math teacher at Alphonsa W. Davis Middle School. Our partners at the Omaha World Herald are reporting a federal lawsuit names Robeson, OPS, and the principal, saying faculty members did say something about Robeson's actions, and the principal did nothing. The girl's family is seeking unspecified damages. No comment from OPS tonight. Also new at 10, the Nebraska State Patrol hit with a federal lawsuit. A trooper alleges that women recruits had to go through sexually invasive medical exams as part of their pre-employment screening. The Omaha World Herald is reporting the trooper claims State Patrol leaders failed to adequately investigate the outrageous exams of genitals by a male Lincoln doctor for almost 3 years, then worked to cover up the matter. The suit asks for unspecified damages for creating a hostile work environment and emotional distress. The State Patrol does not comment on lawsuits. It's back to the drawing board tonight for the city of Omaha. Mayor Jean Stothert is vetoing the council changes to her plan to improve unimproved roads. Those are the roads put down by developers years ago that are crumbling in various neighborhoods. Stothert proposed the city cover half the cost of street repairs. Homeowners would pay the rest. Council members added their own amendments to the plan that the mayor says complicates the process.
It provided so many exceptions in this policy that the property owners can come to the council and then have to go to the Administrative Board of Appeals. And what that would result in is this costing more for the taxpayers and doing less roads every single year.
So for now, property owners will be on the hook for the entire cost to fix up certain roads. Tonight marked National Night Out. Police, community leaders, and neighbors all came together. Watch.
You can trust the police. They are there to help you.
We visited several events in the Omaha area, from upLynk Park in South Omaha to Kids Can at 48th and Q. Organizers gave children backpacks and school supplies as part of the outreach. There was a huge turnout at 22nd and Leavenworth. It's becoming a tradition where families are welcomed with open arms for a community celebration. Reporter Maya Sines was there, and she's live for us tonight. Maya.
Yep, Craig, we went to two of these National Night Out events at Metropolitan Community Church and Mission Church in North Omaha, where a big focus is to have fun and mingle with those wearing the badge. A perfect summer evening is also an opportunity to bridge a gap and bring together the community police and fire relations.
But to really promote that good relationship with the community and with the neighborhood. I think they need to know that the police chief and the fire chief and the mayor are all there to help them out and to make Omaha better.
It's always nice to intermingle with the public like this, and especially the citizens and the neighbors in the community.
And have a little fun with those serving the community.
From balloon animals to jumping castles to dance competitions here at the Mission Church in North Omaha.
A fun environment to help diffuse tension between law enforcement and communities.
When we kind of take off some of our firefighter gear, so especially if they do have an incident at their house, they're familiar with it, they don't get scared, they get a little more comfortable with us, on a one-on-one situation.
And a good place to recruit.
I've heard from about 20 or 30 kids that they want to be police officers, which is great news because we need great police officers. So we've got some good ones to choose from, it looks like.
Mission Community Church also makes it a priority to give back to the kids in the community each year. This year, they gave out 300 backpacks filled with school supplies to kids who attended the event and are going to Liberty Elementary School this year. Reporting live from the studio, Maya Sines, 3 News Now.
Now, your Weather Alert First Forecast.
And it was a terrific evening to be outside. Now, it did cooperate pretty much, the weather. We did see a few isolated showers and thunderstorms that did pop up over the area earlier this evening, but everything's pretty much calmed down and things are more quiet outside. We did have a few clouds. Temperatures have been fairly comfortable. They're starting to drop up pretty rapidly. Carter Lake reporting 75 right now. Lakeshore at 73. Elkhorn, you're at 72 degrees, and Nebraska Crossing sitting at 74. Our hour-by-hour forecast here keeps us in the 70s up until about midnight, dropping below 70 degrees at about 1 a.m. Clouds will continue to hang around here. No rain chances through the early morning hours, but the chance for storms will be increasing once again tomorrow. I'll have the latest timeline coming up in just a little bit.
An update now to a story we first brought you last night at 10. President Trump is granting the federal disaster aid to Nebraska for all that damage from those wicked storms in June. This comes just one day after our congressional delegation wrote him a letter urging assistance. 6 tornadoes, including 2 in Bellevue, ripped through the state between June 12th and the 17th. Remember that from Hyda Hills? It was a mess. Damage is close to $14 million. More than half a dozen women have joined a lawsuit claiming an Omaha family practice doctor scarred them and botched cosmetic surgeries. You're about to see video of Dr. Gerard Stanley from a story we did with him back in March. He's now facing 7 medical malpractice lawsuits. His patients claim he did liposuction, breast augmentation, eye lifts, and a buttocks lift that he was not qualified to perform.
These cases have all been reviewed by 2 plastic surgeons, board-certified plastic surgeons that indicated that the procedures were improper, the procedures shouldn't have been done, and what procedures were done, were done ineffectively.
Lawyer James Martin Davis says the women are left with tens of thousands of dollars in cosmetic deformities that cannot be fixed. It is not illegal to perform surgeries if not certified. This is a civil matter. The doctor's office refused comment today. Remember that bald eagle with the electrical burns on its head? Well, it's getting some major reconstructive surgery. Specialists will do a skin graft on the bird, removing feathered skin from his inner leg and attaching it to its head. This will allow the feathers to grow there again. Experts with Raptor Recovery say the eagle is gaining strength after getting shocked by an electrical line. Making sure a classic Omaha building is ready for years to come, that's the goal of a construction project inside the Orpheum Theater going on these days. Crews fixed the parts of the ceiling by reinforcing the molding after a big chunk fell in January. A $2.5 million renovation project is ongoing. It includes new upper-level seating, fresh paint, and new carpeting throughout.
We'll also be having a chance to have an open house for the community. So later in October, we'll have a chance to welcome everybody in, and they can really see the changes and really get a backstage tour of the Orpheum for themselves.
The Orpheum is slated to reopen later this month. There is a performance set for September 23rd. President Trump finally has a new FBI director tonight after firing James Comey back in May. Senate lawmakers voted 92-5 this afternoon in favor of Christopher Wray. He earned bipartisan support during his confirmation hearing last month, pledging to remain independent from political pressure.
The whole truth and nothing but the truth.
Christopher Wray is the type of person that Chuck Schumer wants, the type of person that I want, and the type of person that America is looking for.
Also today, Secretary of State Rex Tillerson said the ongoing political crisis in Venezuela is dire. The administration is evaluating all policy options. And with rising tensions with North Korea, President Trump has now indicated all options are on the table in dealing with the communist nation. The unsolved murder of an Omaha native, Seth Rich, who worked for the Democratic National Committee, is now at the center of a lawsuit. An investigator who worked on the Rich case is suing Fox News, claiming the cable giant made up quotes that implied Rich was involved in the WikiLeaks scandal before his murder. Washington, D.C. police still do not have a suspect in the 2016 killing. Rod Wheeler alleges that President Trump pushed Fox News to run the story. Reporters asked Press Secretary Sarah Huckabee Sanders about it today.
The president had no knowledge of the story, and it's completely untrue that he or the White House involvement in the story.
The Rich family here in Omaha sent out a statement saying this: while we can't speak to the evidence, we are hopeful this brings an end to what has been the most emotionally difficult time in our lives and an end to conspiracy theories surrounding our beloved Seth. Would you be able to spot a fake Uber driver if you saw one? There's a surge of phonies taking advantage of unsuspecting people. What the ride-sharing service is doing about it and how you can protect yourself next.
The Omaha Storm Chasers have a weekend for the family August 4th and 5th. Dust off your cloaks and ready your wands for Harry Potter night on Friday. Blue out Warner Park with your NDOR Highway Safety Rally Towel and enjoy post-game Hy-Vee Friday fireworks. Saturday's Mommy Minion Night with Amazing Christopher. Come meet the Minions, see Christopher dance, and enjoy post-game fireworks thanks to Warner Enterprises. Get your tickets, OmahaStormChasers.com.
You gotta come chase some fun.
Earning my shield means...
It means I'm always moving forward.
Never stopping, always learning.
It means rising to the challenge of my ambition.
Earning my shield means having the confidence to hold my own with anyone from anywhere.
It means more opportunities for me and my children.
Earning my shield means it's never too early or late to set goals. What does it mean to earn your shield? Come to Doan and find out yourself.
What you got there, Chuck? An alternator and a door handle for your 72 Skylark. And you got it from upLynk. No one did it for you. No, no, no. Everyone knows a real man can pull it on his own. Just $2 to get in and you found this final piece, this hidden harbinger of hot rod completion. Attaboy, Chuck. Sell a vehicle or find the pieces and parts you need at upLynk. You pull it or we'll pull it for you. upLynkNebraska.com.
Invisible, invasive, underestimated. Nematodes are stealing over 10% of yields, and current protection methods aren't enough. But a new seed treatment technology controls nematodes before they attack. Introducing NemaStrike technology. It provides broad spectrum control from the start and stays in the root zone as plants grow. Take back your bushels with NemaStrike technology. Strike where nematodes attack.
The 3 News Now Mobile Storm Tracker, sponsored by Jensen Tire and Auto.
Well, get this. Uber pirates are ruining rides across the country. Fake drivers, that's right, fake drivers are tricking legitimate customers into getting in their car, sometimes committing violent crimes. Scripps reporter Jason Valentine with more.
A late night, you're on the street corner waiting for the Uber you requested. Somebody pulls up and says, "Hop in. Is this really your driver?"
As we've seen reports of imposter drivers and people getting into the wrong cars all over the country.
Just do a quick search. The headlines don't end well. Several sexual assaults in places like Los Angeles and Chicago. But Uber is worried it could easily happen here.
The safety benefits that are built into the Uber app, like GPS tracking of your ride, don't work unless you're in the Uber that you requested through the app.
The most important thing is to make sure the person picking you up on the Uber app matches the person who pulls up. Hi.
How you doing? I'm Roger with Uber. You called for me?
I did, Roger. How you doing?
What's your name, sir?
My name is Jason.
Are you going to 194 East Main Street?
I sure am.
Okay, very well, sir. Come on in.
Appreciate it. That's exactly what connecting with your Uber driver should sound like. Anything less is risky. Uber recently launched a safety campaign to foil the fakes, and the real Uber drivers are becoming more vigilant too.
What we do with Uber, I think, is very special here in Arizona, where there's a limited amount of public transportation. Folks they're entitled to have a good time, but they're really also entitled to get home safely.
I'm Jason Valentine.
Excitement is growing as we get closer to the total solar eclipse later this month. Before you take the afternoon off and look up, make sure to look out for your eyes. Although it will be a sight to see, Dr. Lance Kugler of Omaha says it's essential that you protect your vision. The right glasses to view the eclipse must have an ISO tag and be approved by the federal government.
The rays of the sun are so intense that they focus onto the inside of the eye and they can actually cause what's called a solar burn.
Also, do not use binoculars, a telescope, or a camera while wearing the glasses. Dr. Kugler says that will focus the light directly into your eyes and might cause permanent damage. We have maps of the path of totality. The skies will darken in parts of the country from coast to coast. For instance, if you're in St. Louis or Kansas City, you need to be in a certain part of town. Nashville is partially in totality. Yellowstone and the Great Smoky Mountains are cut in half by the path. Here in Nebraska, Omaha will miss out, but Grand Island, North Platte, and many other cities will have vantage points. We will be reporting live from Beatrice for the big show on Monday, August 21st.
And I'll have the forecast here coming up on